Now, does that feel heavy to you, Camera Mom? Does that feel like gold? Heavily. Oh, you gotta be careful when you throw gold like that, Camera Mom. That was heavy. Into the shadows.
Welcome to Adventure Fun.
Guys, we have Treasure X Series 6 Ninja Gold Dragons. And so what we've done is we organized these. You're like, oh, this looks pretty weird, except for those of you who've watched our videos before on Treasure X on the Ninja Golds, that we have them lined up here according to what we found are codes. Now, these codes are supposed to help us if we get a pattern here on which ones will contain the gold. And I've got to keep it organized here because, you know, usually in the least amount in the groups here, the 2s or 1s, you're probably going to find those rares, theoretically. Not always. We got to start by showing you what you're in for. It's got the Ninja Gold Dragons. Slice the wax, save the dragon. I didn't know the dragon was in trouble in the first place, but hey, if he's waxed out, then we got to get him out of the wax. We got to wax off, wax on. No, he got waxed on, so we're waxing him off. And then down at the bottom it says, will you find real gold dip treasure? That's what we're looking for. And then let's go to the sides here real quick. So on this side, slice it open, save the dragon, chop for treasure. Yeah, we're gonna chop, man. These are our chopsticks. And then let's go ahead and go to the other side. It's got 6 dragons to collect across Series 6. The water, wind, light, earth, fire, and shadow. Now the shadow is cool. They're the ultra rares in the Ninja Hunters, and I don't know what they're like here, if it's an ultra rare, but that's what we're gonna figure out. Now let's go ahead and go to the back. Oh, 12 levels of adventure fun. You must have fun. 1, you're gonna look at the map. 2, you're gonna pull out the little ring here. Number 3, connect the sword to the hilt. 4, you're gonna tear off the cover, because number 5, once you pull off the cover, the number 6, you're gonna poke a hole in the film. Number 7, cut them out. The number 8, you're gonna give a karate chop, find a common treasure or the ultra rare gold dip treasure. 10, hey, look at that. There's a dragon's face right here. So I guess you open up his chops and you put the sword in. And number 11, you actually get the plate that we found in number 5. So you gotta put the plate on top of the dragon's head, and then you get to display your dragon on top. So instead of like the Ninja Hunters where you put him inside the little dojo, the little banyo, the loo, you actually get to put him on the top and he can survey everything. You know, which ninjas are running around scrambling, and he goes and swoops down and eats them up. Guys, don't forget the bottom here, the warning for the family, for the parents, for everybody who's responsible and making sure that we don't get into trouble. The warning is the water wax contains preservatives. Wash hands after use. Keep water wax away from eyes. If contact occurs, rinse with cold water for 10 minutes. Water wax contains bittering agent to discourage eating the material. See, there you go, guys. Musada came out with that. They, in all the warnings before, they said, do not eat this. Apparently.
Oh, phew, that water wax is good.
Good, because you're not supposed to eat it, guys. Water wax also contains color that may stain some surfaces, so you know you want to keep it away from your carpet, clothes, walls, and furniture. And here's the key, guys. 1 in 12 packs contains real gold dip treasure. Wow, so you got 1 in 60 you can collect, and then 1 in 12, you're gonna get treasures. You gotta get theoretically 2 of all of them before you find your treasure. Well, we're gonna see if we can't beat the record and just see if we get 1 of each and find the gold, and we're good, right? So guys, I think we have 37 here. There's supposed to be 1 in 12. Carry the 2 denominator. We should have about 3 golds. I mean, it's possible we could find 4, that number 37 out of the 36. I mean, wouldn't that be great? Or when we got all these from the different stores and stuff, maybe they threw in, you know, I don't know. But theoretically, 1 in 12, 36, 3 golds, if we open all of them. Or if we get lucky and we found the code, which, speaking of which, guys, the code that we're looking at, well, in earlier Treasure X videos, they had a code at the bottom of the boxes here, and that's the code, the WS something, 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 right? In previous Treasure X's, we were able to look at the codes and find that they were different enough, and then we narrowed it down to one category where we got lucky and found more golds than any other one or any other code group. Now the codes are all the same at the bottom that we found, so I kept studying and looking, going, come on, there's gotta be something different that tells me, you know, give me a sign kind of a thing. And then I found it, and it was on these tags. And this is weird, because this is really heavy. This isn't a tag that you hang in some store. I mean, that's kind of flimsy right there. I guess you could, but they usually come in cases. And so I'm looking at the tag going, what's up with the tag? And then I found it. And let me make sure it's facing you right. That's the number right there, 22. And so here are the codes that we've got. So starting over here from left to right, these are all 17s, 18s, 19s, 20, 21, 22, no 23s. Now we didn't find any 23s in the Ninja Hunters, so I guess that's consistent, but then it jumps to 24, 25, 26, 27. And we didn't find any 28s in the Ninja Hunters, 29, 30, and 31. And I'm not sure if we found 32s in the Ninja Hunters. I believe we did. So these numbers can come and go. So if these 2 that we're missing right here, guys, and that's contain the gold, we're in trouble. We're gonna get it. You know, the ones with the least amount, maybe the ones the gold, because, you know, why would Moose typically exactly give you all this, the same code and put all the golds in there and have that many golds out there. I mean, it is possible if you're watching Ninja Hunters and in some of the others, they will have a slew of them in the same, but you'll find one gold where there's usually one category of numbers, the same numbers, where almost every single one has gold, or like 2 out of 4, almost half of them. We'll go ahead and we'll go code by code and you'll find out as much as we do. There's something, if there's a pattern here, and I sound like Porky Pig, you know, we're gonna find a pattern, something that just spreads across all lines. Okay guys, our first one that we're gonna do, the only one that we have, let me flip it right so you can see on the tag, that's 21. So guys, you can see on the side here a perforation with the red arrow that's pointing to it. So, you know, you want to maybe take your fingers and pull down on it, or take a butter knife and kind of go down. Or, you know, as I always say, may the fork be with you, and you can get that prong in there. It's like the plastics fused together, because I can't really get my finger or the fork in there. If I go all the way to the bottom, there's the perforation, there's an open space here. So maybe I can go backwards and just go underneath to get my purchase into the plastic. Yay! And that we go, Inky Spider. Oh, yeah, it was kind of fused to the plastic. It's like it was taped on. It was taped or something, the thermal heat. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna be hard to tear off up here. There's actually tape on the back here too. So I'll take my butter knife and get in between it and just slice the tape, and it should slide. Oh, okay, there we go. That comes off. Oh, that comes out. Nice. Well, hey, thanks for subscribing. Well, there's the sword that doesn't have a sword, but like it says in the instructions, the hilt has a ring that when you pull on that, this fake sword, this little skimpy thing that you couldn't poke anybody with, not even stake, and need it. So you're gonna find the sword here, which we will in just a minute. Oh, there's some tape right there. There we go. Yay! Okay. We have a very pristine preserved box I can fold back up as a gift to you. I mean, you guys can just tear it off, but hey, being a collector, you try to preserve things. So cool, there's the box. Oh, and look, we got our map. Does that look like a binky to you? Okay guys, so wow, look at the front here. Hey, look at all those little designs. Yeah, they got everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they got all the elements right there. It kind of reminds me of a tomb, you know, they have all these designs and you got some key. Well, oh. Is that what that is? Guys, I'm moving ahead of the instructions. There we go. So here, let's take a look at the map first. Here's the front, here's the back. First, the front. It's the land of the dragons. You've got 6 elements. You got the golden pinnacle, the winds of gold, the power of light, and then the ultimate treasure. Woo! That's what we're looking for. And then you got secrets of the shadows. And then golden wave and flame of fortune. And then on the back, there you go. You got the 12 steps. The swords there. You got the edge of earth, which goes with the gold pinnacle. Then sword of fire's flame of fortune. Shadow sword for the secret of the shadows. The golden wave, the tsunami sword. The cyclone sword is the winds of gold. Bolt sword is the power of light. And so you got the power sword handle, and you've got the ultimate energy. The first dragon is a light spike dragon. He's got a transparent finish. And you got the wave breaker dragon. Also got a transparent glitter finish. Emberback Dragon, Earth Viper Dragon. He's got the Crackle finish. So they're keeping it consistent here with the shadows, that only those are the ultra rares and they glow in the dark. So the shadows that you found in the Ninja Hunters, there was only 2 and they were ultra rares and the eyes glow in the dark. So now you got the Shadow Flame Dragon, the ultra rare glow in the dark, and he's got a metallic finish. The last one, Shield Blaster Dragon, he's got the transparent finish. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this little binky. So you go ahead and stick that in the kid's mouth, twist it, and it keeps going. No, you go ahead and you put it in here in the front and you twist it around until it actually goes in. And when it goes in, you twist it so it locks. Isn't that cool, guys? Look at that. And I think that's gonna be like, set your dragon on top of it. Hey, on the back, you gotta see the back too, guys. Super cool. You got the sword and you get the sword off. Oh, pull it up there. And the sword that we got looks like the edge of earth. Because one part of the sword is wider than the other side, if it doesn't go in one way, then turn around and go the other way. So I think this is the right way. Oh yeah, there goes my knuckle. It takes a lot of force. Now we go for the cutting. Awesome. And this is supposed to be the edge of earth. Why is the edge of earth looking blue? I thought it would be green water wax. Kind of weird. Do we have another mess up, Moose? I don't know. Oh, that just feels so funky. Feels so cool. Ew, camera mom. Wow, that's cool. And there's the inside. Not that much to see there, right, guys? And I actually think you can take off if this really annoys you. Oh, I've done. That's okay, he's got little nodules right here that you can put the choppers back on him. Okay, there we go, he works. Anyways, what I was gonna say is I think you can just take off this gold frame here. At least, there we go. And if you wanna be able to get everything off and just clean it right, you know. And looks clean, good. And then we can put it back on and we don't have any stragglers there, and sweet. All their water wax was cool, but this one's really, really weird. It seems more cohesive. I mean, the other water wax you just barely touch and fall to pieces. And I'd assume blue would not be the edge of earth, and it's not. Who's that, guys? That's a super cool dragon. And the mouth doesn't move. Wavebreaker dragon. Now you think it'd come with the Wavebreaker sword? No, that's the Edge of Earth sword. Oh, there you go. So you pull out all the pieces here. Feels really cool to play with this water wax. Be sure to wash your hands after. Okay, so how do we put him together? His tailbone's connected to his hiney, and then the wings are connected to his backy. Oh, it goes around his neck, supposed to hook around his neck, and then there's the $sign right there. Head connected to his vertebrae. Oh, that's cool. He's got his little shoulder plates. That's awesome. Treasure here, you do have like a little indent here into the plastic. You can pinch above and below and tear it, but my hands are so water waxy. There's no way I could tear that off, so I'm just gonna have to cheat and use the scissors. And then what we found with the Ninja Hunters is that first you could feel it and go, oh, that's heavy, that's gold. But on the back, if it had more than a 2-digit number, it actually began with HH and then it had a bunch of numbers, then you knew, at least back then, that there was gold. But for these beasts, I don't think this is gold. Doesn't feel like it. It's number 24, give it a hey, it did it. Not too hard. And hey, at least they didn't mess up on the elements here. And we didn't get the earth like with the earth sword, but we actually got the wave element here, the golden wave, that we can then go ahead and put it inside the sword right there. Super cool, but it's kind of weird because that's an earth sword. That's the edge of earth. And you're supposed to put that in his choppers. Oh yeah, he's looking bad. Could be Thundercats, you know, Thundercats. Oh! Before you can get the sword on, you see this top part right here? So you got these little 2 prongs here. They're supposed to go down in to lock it. And then at the top part, you're supposed to take this and put it on top into the binky here so it locks in place, okay? So does it go straight in? No, because it has a wide part and a skinny part. And you see how it's wide here and it goes skinny down there? Part of this, call it a blade anymore. It locks in place. So you see it's got a wide here, narrow here. So wide here, narrow here, you want to line that up and then push it on, and there you go. And then he's supposed to be up here all proud. Sit, Fido, sit. Good dog. This is where his treasure goes. I mean, is this really the treasure here? He puts it right there. Okay, so this one, the next two we're going to be doing is number the 19s. We've got 2 19s. You know what, guys? You don't even have to pull it out. Keep it in there. And just pull that out. There you go. But if you pull it out accidentally, it's got to go back in, okay, guys? So the work's done for you. I just don't like tearing boxes open when I can keep them looking pristine condition. But after 1 or 2 more opening of these, and I'll just be like, I'll tear it all apart. God, you know what? You can't pull it out. You know why? Because the wider base, the narrower top. It's the only way to get this out if you want to keep the box safe is you're going to have to cut the tape. Oh, this side. There we go. And then just maybe pull out the bottom. There we go. And there we go. The back, we pull the little binky out. We go ahead and we turn it. God, I didn't even look at the back. What sword did we get? There we go. Pops out. So that looks like a fire sword. This is a golden wave Tsunami Sword. So do we get blue or brown? We got blue. So I think I'll probably get another Wavebreaker Dragon. Ow! Ah! It's like you get a sharp edge. I'm using the fork. May the fork be with you. No, it does match. See? We got the same dragon, guys. There you go. And this time it actually matched. So I don't know what's up with that sword. On the back. So on the back, it's 24. It doesn't have the HH like we saw in the Hunters. It could be different with the Beast, but you know, there's no golden here. Try to karate chop it. There we go. The second one, 19. Do this. And then just drop it out. There you go. That's a lot easier. That's cool. Hey, look. Oh. Nice. Guess what? What sword goes with the Shadow, the ultra rare glow-in-the-dark dragon? It's supposed to be the Shadow Sword, the Secrets of the Shadow, which is the treasure, and this is the Shadow Sword. This has got the horns in it. It looks kind of like gnarly, doesn't it? And then we need the binky. I call it the binky key. There we go. That's awesome. We can put it right at the top here. Oh, I mean, that's just a cool looking sword, guys. Do I see blue or purple? Yeah, that'd be super cool if it came with gold. Oh, yeah. Woo! Ultra rare, guys. Yes! I just see his glowing eyes. He glow for me. You glow, dragon. Look at that. That's the purple water wax. That is so cool. This is sweet. So we found an ultra rare in 19, but he's got glow in the dark eyes. Cool. Oh, what about his wings? So there we go, guys. Okay guys, now we got the black light on the dragon's eyes, and the black light charges anything that glows in the dark really intensely. So this is gonna look cool. In 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, super cool. And it seems to last longer, or at least a little bit longer. Oh, now it's starting to fade away. Bye-bye. Okay guys, instead of 2 eyes, we're just gonna focus on 1 eye. So in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that looks so cool. And it starts to fade, and there he goes, into the shadows. Yeah, shadow burn with the shadow sword. Or we gotta find his treasure. Oh, this water wax is just super cool. There's the colors. Here guys, let's take a look at that. Nice, rich. It just squeezes. So 26, it doesn't feel heavy at all, so. Ow! I don't know why I abuse myself doing this. Some of these things are just super hard, and if it was gold, ow. So Secrets of the Shadow, there we go. Awesome, guys. Okay, so the next one we're gonna be doing are the 22s. And I have a total of 4 of those 22s. And the sword, hey, it's a new one. Looks like the Cyclone Sword. It's got the wind beneath my wings, kind of a thing. Okay, so the wind, it ought to be white. Windbreakers, right? Yay! There we go. Yeah, look at that water wax.
It's like ice.
Now I gotta find his other white foot. Try to put the wings together with slippery hands. And then you get water wax in the holes where the wings go. You know, that has no gold in it. If I tell you it's just 22, so we're good. And there's the wind. Okay, wind matches wind. Let's go ahead and put him in his chops. Okay, the next one on this sword is, actually looks like the wave. We got another golden wave. Cheap swords, they're made of plastic. I wanted a real steel sword. Yeah, this one's actually broken right there. You got a split right there, so that's why it's not staying in. Okay, we got another blue. Oh, we're just finding these wave breaker dragons like none other. So there you go, guys. Another 19 wave breaker dragon and no gold. So we got another wind one, 19. So there you go, we got another Cyclone Sword, the wind, and there's no gold in here. Yeah, no gold. Okay, looks like we got another golden wave. Yep, blue. I think I just bent a prong. So there we go, water dude, no gold. Okay, we got 3 of these right here. We have 3 of the 24s. So here's the Winds of Gold. Do I actually see if there's gold in here in our Winds of Gold? No, this is number 22. Shouldn't be any gold in here. And no gold. Okay, I think we have somebody new this time. Let me see, that looks kind of a little flame on. So it looks like we got Flame of Fortune, Sword Fire. Pull off the top without pulling the whole thing out. Yay, that worked. Cool, so this should look like, yay, we got orange. Sweet. You gotta be careful when you dig into it, because if you hit a sharp wing or something, ow. Oh, cool, look at him. Reminds me of Scorchosaurus. That was cool. Ah, he's looking cool. Kind of like sparkly, that water wax. It looks cool. Oh, look, his jaws actually move on this one. Oh, wait a second, shadow burn? His jaws move? Not on the Wave Runner. And what about the air? No. So you only have 2 choppers that move. It's the Shadow Flame Dragon and then also the Emberback Dragon. Their jaws actually move. That's cool, guys. He seems a little bit more thicker, durable, sturdier. Not these wimpy little skinny wings where you can't really put them in the holes here to build your dragon. Oh yeah, that's awesome, guys. I like it. His eyes look super cool too. That'd be cool if they glow in the dark. Okay, and the back of this is 21. And it's no gold, but he's got his little flame insignia there that we can just go ahead and put that, decorate his sword. He's on fire. Gotta lift up, say ah. Outside of the ultra rare here, our rare glow-in-the-dark eyes, the shadow, I think he's my second favorite here. He looks really cool. This is the last one. What did we get there? It looks like another flamer. Flame on. Okay guys, something different here for this flame-on dragon. And we already know what he looks like here, right? So we'll leave him as our model here because, you know, hey, there you go. There's the flame-on dragon, right? But what's different about this one, let me do a little bit of cutting here to get this out of the plastic. Remember in the Hunters, guys, about our little board cutting, that on the back, if you saw more than just 2-digit numbers, the HH whatever, that's gold. Now, does that feel heavy to you, camera mom? Does that feel like gold? Heavily. Oh, you gotta be careful when you throw gold like that, camera mom. That was heavy. So if I try to karate chop gold, which is gonna break? The gold or my hand? Yeah, we got it, guys. Oh, woo! Awesome. That looks cool. You guys see that? So you have one side, and then you have the other. And if you look really close, it looks like dragons, like the yin yang sign, where you have one going after the other. So the dragon's head is going after the other's tail, and the head of the other one's going after his tail. And so it just goes around and around and around. You got the yin yang. You know what? And it doesn't really fit inside of it, just keeps falling out. And this was our first one in 24 that we got. Guys, I'm having amnesia and deja vu at the same time. In our Hunters, not the first part where we got all the Ninja Gold treasure hunters from just the big display, because that was all messed up. That was the 19s and 22s that we actually found all the gold. Then when the ones in the case, we actually found it in the 24s and 25s, and one in 26. Not one in 26, I mean, we actually, of the 26s, we found one in that category of the number 26. So guys, I'm thinking we got 4 25s and we got 3 26s. I'm thinking we're gonna open those and we're gonna see if we find those golds. Woohoo!
Can't stop the feeling!
Next is our 25s, and in the Hunters, in the 24 25s, we found more gold. Okay guys, we found fire again. We found 1 gold with fire. Let's see if we can find 2. It's hard to say. Huh. It's the first one in the 25s, guys. And to verify, he is a fire dragon, right? Emberback Dragon. And looky, I got a cookie. So there's HH on this side, and it just goes over. It's kind of bent, board, it's a little bit warped. So guys, I think we got our next gold. Woo! So guys, you know what? 24, 25s and the Ninja Hunters, the normal cases, not the ones on the display, but actually in a box that looks like a case. That's what I'm talking about. That's the gold. Sweet. Oh, well, there you go. We got 2 of the fire dragons, 2 of the golds. We're on fire, and we still have 3 left in the 25s, and we haven't even hit the 3 26s. So theoretically, all the golds in there. And we have 37, so we only should really get about 3 golds. So we might be on the end here of getting our golds. Okay, and this is what we need. We do need the earth one. So we've got the gold Pinnacle Edge-averse sword. There we go. Green goes with earth, right? I like that green. Yeah, it kind of does match my Yoda. I'm small but mighty. So his mouth doesn't move on this one. So of all the dragons, just the fire one so far and the ultra rare shadow. There we go. There's our earth dragon. I mean, he looks pretty cool, right, guys? That's awesome. And then the gold, that doesn't have HH on it, so there's no gold in there, but we get to be able to collect the gold Pinnacle, which looks like a mountain, and it's pretty cool looking. I really like that. Okay, we have 2 left in the 25s, and we're still looking for the light spike dragon to finish our collection. So this one, we've got another Cyclone Sword, it looks like. Last one of our 25s. A water sword, Golden Wave. Okay, the next one, guys, is we've got 3 of these 26s. Well, we did get a rare. That's cool, guys. We got another shadow. The shadow knows. Whee! So that's cool, guys. Got another ultra rare glow-in-the-dark eyes. And it's our Shadow Burn or Shadow Flame Dragon. And there's, well, no gold here. So we have the Chill Blaster Dragon again. And it's no gold here. Cool. I think we completed our collection, guys, of all the dragons. There's the Bolt Sword. That's just a nice slicer right there, those jagged edges. And do we get yellow? Dude, we got yellow water wax. That's the only problem is if it bends, it pops out that way. So it's like you almost have to turn it sideways. So here, guys, look at that water wax. yellow. Super cool. And our dragon's yellow. His mouth doesn't move. I can feel it because when I put my fingers in between his choppers, it doesn't give way. It's very sharp. He looks cool. I like the light dragon. So guys, there's no gold in here because we don't have the HH, but we did get this with Power of Light. Super sweet, guys. We completed our entire collection. Well, we got 2 golds in the process. So it looks like we found one in 24 and 25, so it kind of fits our narrative, what we had in the last video with the hunters. And we found in 24, 25, and we found one in 26. Kind of a loose cannon there, probably. But that's what we're going to be looking for. I'm not going to say that's going to happen to you, but hey, that's what happened to us, and that's the pattern we're looking for, and that's what we got. Woo!
Please click on one of these videos for more adventure fun.